EasyRead. If you work for a learning disability service or public organisation, you would have seen EasyRead documents. You may even have made some EasyRead handouts or posters, but have you actually stopped to think what they are supposed to do? EasyRead, isn't it? It's in the title. To make it easier for someone to read if they can't read very well. The problem with EasyRead is just that. If you can't read, you can't read. It doesn't matter what words you put there. If you can't read, you can't. This is part of the problem with EasyRead. I bet you are thinking, but that's what the cartoon pictures are for, to help the people who can't read. Well, try this. Cover up the words of an EasyRead document you have not read before, and see if you can work out what the message the document is trying to pass on. It is very unlikely that you can just from the pictures. The title is the problem, EasyRead. Have you noticed it is always people who can read who make EasyRead documents? What happens is we take text with lots of words and we use less words. So the person who can read chooses what they believe are simple words. This is an oxymoron if you can't read. Nothing is simple if you can't do it. Here is an example of EasyRead before it has been EasyRead processed. Now, let's EasyRead it. E equals MC squared. What could be more simple than that? Do you see the problem now? We can take a lot of words and make them less and more simple, but have we achieved comprehension? We could put some pictures next to this, like clocks with different size wheels whizzing about, or light bulbs on different trains travelling at different times. Will that help, do you think? Which brings us nicely back to the title is the problem of EasyRead. We are not looking for easy read, we are looking for easy comprehension. This message has been lost over the years because of the title we use, EasyRead. When you can read, we know there are less common words used and more common words. And we are very pleased when we swap the less common for the more common. But this does not always guarantee someone will understand it. So what's the solution? There is no one size fits all because people understand in different ways. However, with today's technology available to us all, there are better solutions that can help many more people. If you work in social care, I'm sure you have seen people you support using mobile phones and computers. I know I and many others have, and in many cases they use them better and more confidently than we do as supporters. I have seen people with Down syndrome and non-readers with autism and people with other issues using the internet in ways that have amazed me. They find methods to navigate their worlds in their own ways. When you don't read, you see the world differently. I know this because I have issues myself and I have overcome those to become a teacher with a degree, don't you know? Once it was expensive, now it is not. We at ASD are passionate about bridging this gap of communication in two ways. One, by raising awareness to readers that EasyRead is not that helpful, and second, by creating more inclusive information methods to empower people who find it hard to understand everyday concepts. Just being able to read does not mean you understand what words mean. Our solution is short videos or voice messages with examples that explain the concepts you're trying to get across that you can add to your websites with clear, easy pathways to find them. Titles with words and symbols and colours that will help the person find what they are looking for, that can work in conjunction with some EasyRead documents. When the CQC has seen our creations, they have been very happy and impressed with the organisations using them. The people you serve like them and the staff like them as well. The videos create a standardised starting point for information for staff to help explain further where necessary and empower those who can find them and take the meaning from them on their own. Being able to visualise and explain concepts using examples is where a video is better than a piece of paper. That sounds expensive. Yes, it would if you were going for high production values and using film crews. ASD likes to work with the organisation as much as possible, using the people you support who would like to be in the films as actors. We ask your staff who are willing to film using their work mobiles to make clips when out with their clients as part of the everyday activity. We will come and film bits that might need a bit more planning, and we use everyday technology like phones and camcorders to reach our goals. We then edit what we have together to make the film. How we charge for it is simple. It would cost you no more than if you had used a member of your own staff to do the work. This means you are not overtaxing staff who are there to care, not spend time creating films, and it becomes an activity that people enjoy being part of. Each project is different and each organisation, so we like to plan projects with you in mind. If you have a number of subjects, maybe we can do them all at once, bringing the price down. If you have staff who are up for it and want to film more themselves, that price comes down. If we go with animations and voice clips, the price comes down again. ASD wants to keep the price down, and with your help we can. We are not talking thousands, we are talking hundreds, and low hundreds at that. Most films we make cost less than paying a member of staff for a week's work. If you are interested, and you should be, ASD charges nothing to talk and look at your project's requirements. Contact us at support@autisticsupport.co.uk and let's see what we can come up with together.